No, I'll tell you. Have you seen the new Lay's chips they're making?
Mm-mm.
It's like strawberry pancake flavored.
No.
It's wild. I bought a bag today because I was like, I gotta know. It is the strangest sensation. I can't even describe. I mean, it literally is like strawberry, like artificially strawberry flavored chips. It is so weird.
Just like those old chicken and waffle ones and the
those
biscuits
ones
and
were
gravy
great.
ones.
Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter.
Anyways, welcome to another episode of Fat Guys React. I'm Fish.
I'm Optimal Prime.
Today we're watching Season 2, Episode something, probably 5, of My Hero Academia, and it is called Cavalry Battle Finale. What do you think's going to happen?
I'm guessing that this battle is going to end.
I bet it is. I bet it's the finale of the Battle of Cavalry.
I don't know. I think it would be really cool if Midoriya won with this team. I think that'd be really cool, considering that most of them are barely even. One of them doesn't even have superpowers.
True.
Well, I guess two of them don't have superpowers, but
I mean, we don't technically know what the support girl's quirk is. She could have some sort of power.
Well, maybe her power is that she's really smart and can make tech.
That could be.
Anyways, I just think. I think it would be. I don't know that he's going to. I kind of doubt he will, but I also didn't think he was going to win the last one. So, it seems for tension and for plot reasons, if he won the last event, it probably wouldn't make sense for him to win this event. Otherwise, it'd just be too much winning. But we'll find out.
By the way, I've seen this before.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, so
which is why I'm guessing,
and why I'm not. So,
hey, how many episodes of this have we done? Because it seems like we should have that down by now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it works well when we just kind of randomly throw it in there, because especially when the episode's almost over, that's the best time to accidentally throw it in there.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, so we think the cavalry battle is going to end. We think he might lose.
Yes,
and
but he might not. I was very clear about not being clear.
Right.
About saying either thing could happen.
Someone will win. Someone will lose.
It might not be him.
And someone will probably sing the blues. You know what show is awesome? Glee. All right, let's start.
How did I know?
I checked. This is the one that this is the correct one, even though they.
I mean, we definitely didn't see the finale.
Even though they're introing it the same exact way.
And I'm gonna think that every time we watch one of these intros.
I know.
It's the same. Gosh, she just looks like Sonic to me with bunny ears.
Have you seen the new Sonic trailer? I haven't. Don't ruin it. I'm kidding. I don't care. Is it cool?
I think so. Keanu Reeves is not who I would cast for Shadow, but I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough personality. I mean, it's menacing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were giving them a run for their money. I forgot about that.
And we get some cool Bakugo movement again. The flight. It's just sick.
Oh, and Bakugo loses his headband, right? To the Team B, or Class B
Class
kid.
B. Oh, that's interesting music.
Well, I'm not sure how you lost your headband.
How did he lose his headband?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wild.
Look, it's Mineta, so I'm not going to throw out the idea that it got stuck to one of his balls that he threw, right?
I didn't think this confrontation would happen until later in the contest.
Yayorozu, be ready to protect us. Kaminari. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Indiscriminate shock! 1.3 million more!
Indiscriminate shock.
I mean, he's going to be worthless for the rest of the game now, so.
Less than 6 minutes left.
I do think it's interesting that he's got fire powers and chooses not to use them.
In the obstacle course, he was surprised by how many people avoided his attack. He's adapting his strategy.
That is cool.
Might as well take these.
She still had one on her head, didn't she?
Yeah.
The jetpack's malfunctioning.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was there. was under her hair. This is kind of weird that they've got him under their hair. And they've got like this. I mean, it's anime hair, so it's big anyways, but somebody's gonna get scalped.
Kaminari is the one to fear. If there was
Oh, he's not.
Kaminari's attack would have completely destroyed Dark Shadow. My quirk's offensive ability gets stronger when I'm in darkness, but that makes Dark Shadow aggressive and difficult to control. You couldn't have known this, and yet you've chosen the correct role for me. Very well. I'll follow your lead.
His quirk is so cool.
It's also weird that he's got that quirk, but he's also a virgin
As
man.
long as
Like,
he
it's just...
keeps using his quirk, it will be very difficult for me to attack. Dark Shadow is too timid in the light.
Dark Shadow looks sad.
Solves nothing.
Violence solves nothing.
Midoriya has nowhere left to run.
Yeah, I guess I'm mostly just surprised Kaminari is, like, he did that indiscriminate shock thing, and before when he's done that, he's been like an idiot after that. And he seems okay now.
Okay, good deal.
So I don't know if he held back.
All we have to do is hang on to the 10 million points, no matter what.
I guess we'll find out.
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger. You're kind of famous, huh? For being attacked by that sludge villain. It must be strange to always find yourself in the role of the victim.
Calm down, Bakugo. You've got to keep a level head or we'll never get our points back.
I've never been calmer.
Yep, that tracks.
Now get after them, Kirishima! Die!
Wow, I see why you like this quirk.
Damn it!
You both have impressive powers, but I think you'll agree mine's better.
Why is he in Class B?
Mine too, bastard!
It was randomized. Who's in Class A and Class
Copy
B?
other powers.
Gotcha.
Nato Monoma, his quirk, copy. He can
You know who
use
he
the
reminds me of?
whatever he touches, but only for
Mimic?
5 minutes.
No.
Plus, he can only
It's
borrow
Peter
one at a
Petrelli.
time.
I kind of absorb the abilities of others.
So,
It's season 3
Oh,
Peter
figure it
Petrelli.
out.
We
They
can
only
only
do
borrow one at a time. Yep, in season 3.
Thanks for the backup.
Because he loses it and gets it back. And
Yeah, because they realized they made a god of a character.
well, they made a god in season 1. Season 2, they nerfed him by having him not remember who he was
Right,
or what he could do.
right.
Season 3, they took it away and gave it back as just one power at a time.
Right. What a goofy show.
Oh, I love it so much.
And I won't just make it to first place, I'll be the undeniable champion!
Undeniable champion.
He's exploiting your weaknesses. Don't be a fool.
Midoriya is keeping his distance and staying on my left side. From this position, if I try to freeze them, I'll hit Ida. Plus, Tokoyami can defend against Kaminari's electricity.
We have less than 60 seconds. I'm gonna do something that'll make me useless to you. Make sure you get that headband. Torch over!
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, but now now they've got to play defense and he can't run, right? Or he can't use his speed or something.
Unfortunately, the recoil stalls my engines for a while. It's a secret move I've been saving. No one in the class knew about it.
Oh, Midoriya's face.
I told you, Midoriya, that I'd do my best to beat you.
Nice.
And Midoriya's team is suddenly left with nothing at all!
Don't let them go!
It'll be smarter for us to try for other points now.
We don't know who's got the other headbands. This is our only chance.
We'll get the points back, Deku! I know it! I'll sign with a good agency and make plenty of money. Then my parents will have an easy life. I'd like to use your fame to my personal advantage.
We're counting on you, Midoriya.
All 3 of them put their trust in me. This is my responsibility.
He's about to bash somebody's head in.
He's using fire.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang, son.
Team Midoriya has fallen to the bottom. Will these
Or along with, like, most of them, yeah.
Right.
Second place. Now we can let the clock run out.
Losers! Get back here! Subaraba, stop it!
Kosei Subaraba, his quirk, solid air. He can harden the air to form walls or steps.
Crap! Snatch some of them! We're not done! We're gonna be the indisputable champions of the game!
Now look at this.
We'll get our points back from this idiot! Then go for the big one! Elbow guy! Tape him! You missed! Raccoon Eyes! Lay down some acid in the direction we're going!
It's me now, Akira!
You understand something crucial, a truth no one
You
had
don't
to
need
teach
to
you.
know their names.
But there's a difference between those who aim for the top and those who will settle. And that difference matters.
I'm just slicing through the air to take out my opponent's defenses!
My left side. What am I doing?
My hand hurts, but it's not broken!
Nice.
He's turned the bands around to hide their point values. But he put the 10 million one on last, right? So it must be on top! I did it!
Get like 5 points.
He tricked us!
We mixed the headbands up. There's no way we'd leave the prize on top.
Better watch.
Why'd he go for one? Like,
Yeah,
He's
I
don't
don't
there,
know.
just
Just
grab
grab
as
as many as you can.
yeah,
Only 70 points. It's not enough.
that's enough to pass, though, right?
I don't know. I don't know
I
what.
don't remember who's.
Yeah, I can't remember. Okay, he reached his limit. Ah, what a cool ending.
You know what's gonna happen?
I can't remember. Mm-mm.
Okay. This is animated so well.
I know, it's so good.
Ida really stole it from him.
It was too close for comfort.
I'm sorry. I let everyone
Goofball
down.
Kaminari is so funny.
You're the reason
Yeah.
we won. Thank goodness for that special move of yours.
Second place, Team Bakugo.
So only the top 4 teams make it, right? Isn't that what they said?
Wait, what? It's Team Shinso. When did they come back from the dead?
Thanks for all your help. When Todoroki was shaken by your first attack, I tried to grab the 10 million point headband. Still, I got one. It was around his head where his guard was the weakest.
And in fourth place is Team Midoriya.
That was a close one.
4 valiant teams will advance.
I said I'd never use this to attack.
All Might's like, show everybody that you're here. You know, let them know. He's like, "Ah!"
At this rate,
Cry in front of everybody.
and I'll end up exactly who he wants me to be.
Midoriya actually has a quirk, and it's shooting water out of his eyes.
Race ahead. Let's grab some food.
I'm taking a nap.
Ida, you were holding out on us. I had no idea you could do that.
Rest assured, it wasn't my intention to deceive you. I was just being strategic. I merely wanted to show that I could compete with Midoriya.
You're always trying to one-up each other.
Yo! Long time no see. Let's catch up. Endeavor.
Cool. They're talking, and the proteges are talking.
Yeah.
Now that's an interesting ending, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And now we see where he gets the quirk from.
Yeah.
Does she have a quirk? What is her quirk?
She floats small objects towards her. Do you remember that? They're at the
That's
doctor,
right. I
and
did
she's like, "My
remember that,
husband,
yeah.
something," and I can float things. She like pulls a toy to her or something.
I didn't remember that. I still don't remember that, but I believe you.
So, what do you think of the episode? Did you see the ending coming? Did you see Dark Shadow?
No,
Coming in
I
clutch?
thought he might legitimately just be out, and I was like, "Oh, that's wild." No, that's awesome. That was good. The way that it was edited and at the very end going back between the three teams, specifically the captains, I thought was really cool. Todoroki winning makes sense. I mean, he's who I would have thought would win most of them anyways. He feels the most... I don't know. I think he's got the most control of his power. I think he's got even better control than... Maybe not of his power, but Bakugo doesn't have as much like emotional control.
Yeah.
So I think everything made sense. Nothing happened to that. I was like, oh, that's dumb, or that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, one thing that I think I can say without spoiling things is I like seeing Bakugo and Kirishima. Is that the hardening guy? I think it is.
It sounds right. Look, I remember tier 1 characters, and I kind of remember tier 2 characters. I do not remember what I would consider tier 3 characters.
Anyways, I like seeing Bakugo and him interact more and kind of, I don't know, on a rewatch that's kind of a more fun dynamic that you don't really
I was going to say it's happened up to this point several times. They've been like paired up or had moments and scenes together so that is really I'm curious to see where that goes, especially like you said, not being too spoilery, but
right. Let's see what else. So Cavalry battle's over. What do you think the next part of the sports festival is going to be?
Well, so we had a race. We've had basically, capture the flag. I mean, we've got to get to 1v1 soon, right? Like now that
right. So
eliminated...
there were 4 teams left, right? And I think there were 4 people on each of those. Yeah. So we're talking
on, I think all of right because they were like
there were 5. Yeah. They said 3 to 5, 2 to 5. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So but I think all the teams left. I think they all had at least 4. So
there's probably around 16 kids left, right? 12 to 16 would be my guess.
Yeah, I would think so.
This would be the time.
This would be the time to do a tournament, right? Yeah? Sweet 16? Yeah.
Like the tuning exams.
Oh, yeah, like the tuning exams. Cool. Okay, so if they were to maybe do one-on-ones next, what are some matchups that you would like to see from the people that are left?
Obviously, I think Todoroki and Midoriya makes sense, right? That's an interesting one. That's Neji and Naruto, right? Like that's the matchup here. I think Bakugo would be really interesting now that they are both stronger and both have like better control of their powers, and I think are both smarter than they were at the start of the series. I think that would be really interesting. I'm curious to see what the support class gal can do in a 1v1 type of setting. I'm curious.
Okay.
So that's I don't know who she would pair up well against, but
I
am interested.
I do remember a lot of the one-on-ones, like who fights each other. So I do remember the support class one, and it's pretty interesting. So
I gotta tell you, I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think it fits the tone of the show. I think Bakugo having a villain arc would be fascinating, and not like a redemption villain arc like Sasuke. Like I legitimately just this is how Bakugo becomes a villain. I think would be a really interesting contrast to Midoriya becoming the world's greatest hero.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna happen, and I'm kind of sad. But it could happen, and I could be wrong.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think All Might and Endeavor are going to talk about?
I don't know. So Endeavor's a hero, right?
He's the number 2 hero. Yep. Okay. It's All Might and then Endeavor right below him.
Which is really cool that it was Midoriya and then Icy Hot. And isn't that how it rolled out
in the race? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, but I'm guessing it's contentious. But I don't know. I mean, Endeavor he seems kind of menacing for a hero, which is interesting. I mean, his son certainly doesn't seem to hold him in high regard.
Yeah. But I'm doing my best not to do Endeavor spoilers. So,
good. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I guess Endeavor seems menacing. Yeah. Do you think All Might's the smiley thumbs up guy?
Yeah.
You think he doesn't like Endeavor as well? You think it's mutual? Like there may be a mutual thing there. Or do you think?
I don't know. All Might doesn't seem as like naive as a lot of I think the trope that he represents. A lot of those characters tend to be. So part of me was like, is this like a Goku Vegeta type of thing, where like one of them's like happy-go-lucky and more powerful, and the other one's serious because he's number 2.
That's interesting. It's an
but
interesting
yeah, I guess the way he talked to Endeavor was really cordial, but like he also seems like he's that kind of guy to talk like that, and he's not going to be like, "Hey, you piece of trash, what's up?"
Okay.
So, I am really curious to see their interaction.
All right. Cool.
I feel like we haven't seen him interact with like top heroes, right? Because
no, yeah, it's all been like students and teachers.
Cool,
yeah,
right, but he's not, the number 2 hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking through like who I think are the top 5, and I don't think we've really seen any of them besides
All Might and Endeavor.
Yeah, so
we really haven't seen Endeavor.
Right, exactly. All right, cool. So that'll be interesting. Do you have any other thoughts? Like, I don't have anything else to necessarily say about this episode besides like good strategy and way to go, Dark Shadow.
No, but I think it is cool the fact that Midoriya won the first thing and then scraped by on the second, because that creates a lot more tension.
Definitely.
For the character and for his arc. So I think I'm glad they went that route.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing like takes you out. Well, there are things that take you out of a story faster, but something that can take you out of a story pretty fast is having your hero just win and win and win and win and never like mess up or face adversity or whatever. Like, you need something to overcome. You need to lose at some point. Otherwise, whenever you watch it, you're just like, oh, so he's gonna like unlock some new thing and win, because he just does.
Right. On the flip side, it's also very frustrating when you watch a show like this and the hero just loses and loses and loses, and you're like, okay, so does this guy ever win? And that's kind of how I feel about it. I love Invincible. It's written so well, but that dude, like, for the guy whose name is Invincible, he gets tossed like every episode or every issue of the comic book.
Yeah.
It's not until like really later in the comics he starts to actually like become a guy that wins most of the time.
You've read all the comics? I have not, so don't, like, I know some of the stuff because it spoils stuff to me all the time, but
that sounds right. I have not. I've read volumes 1 and 2. I have not read 3 all the way yet.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for the show at least, since we've both seen the show, like, he does lose a lot, and it's weird that he is supposed to be so strong. I don't know. The power scaling in that show is weird to me.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It seems a little all over the place, because you watch him get tossed by guys, and then they get like sidelined by people that Invincible beats, and you're like,
yeah.
Like, I get that he's strong and he's durable, but is he not that durable? Is he just strong?
And I also don't know how much of it is like him holding back, like,
right.
Not going all out. Right, exactly, like that.
Yeah.
So, and it reminds me of the Superman, like, that famous scene in that cartoon or whatever, where he's like, I live
Unlimited.
where he's like, I live in a house or a world full of paper or whatever, and
cardboard. Yeah. That's such a good scene.
Yeah, so I kind of wonder if that's some of it, but
sure.
But at the same time, like, it can't always be that. Like,
right.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like Naruto too is like that too, right? I mean, he just like he feels like he's such a goofball and like can't keep up with people.
He loses a lot, but he starts gaining traction at the end of that first series, especially when he starts working with Jiraiya and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even in that, like, I guess I'm playing that in my head, and even when they fight Zabuza and Haku on the bridge. Like, he's already pushing Sasuke, and the two of them are working together. So, like, I guess even in the first arc, he's already starting to, like, develop through sheer will and sheer, I was gonna say preservation. What's the word?
Perseverance?
It's not but
what?
There's a different. It is perseverance, but I'm trying to think of.
Well, so like to me, and that almost gets to the thing that I was talking about, where like he just unlocks another power and he's good to go, because that's a lot of what happens early Naruto is like the fox is here and it's kind of showing up,
which is why the pain arc is so good, right?
Yeah, because he is trained and
yes. Yeah,
exactly.
And how Sage Naruto is peak Naruto, because
so cool.
he doesn't. It's not chakra from the fox, right? It's not anybody else helping him. It's him developing those skills himself. Oh,
yeah.
I love the pain arc. That's my favorite arc in the whole series.
It's really good. Naruto's a fun show. My Hero Academia. I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
Nah, let's call it a wrap.
All right. Thanks for watching Fat Guys React. I'm Fish.
Still Optimal Prime.
Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.